Jay, just take us through the summer. What have you been working on? What's it been like throughout the offseason?
It's been a grind, just building that connection with my teammates, getting ready for that first game, August 31st, and get ready to go out there and show up.
What are your thoughts on this running back room? We're competing alongside Jordan, Noah.
Like Coach Landon said, very different. We explosive, versatile, 3 backs, 4 backs, deep back room.
So where do you see yourself fitting in that group?
See myself coming in and whenever my number's called, just going out and executing.
How's Oregon different from Northwest Missouri State?
It's a lot different. Say the fan base, it's obviously a bigger school. And like I said in my last, just bigger, faster competition.
Are you excited to be, I mean, there's not the same kind of spotlight, obviously, on Division II. Are you excited for people to get to see you in a way that they didn't have an opportunity before?
Yeah, I'm ready to go out there and show up.
For people who might not be as familiar with your game, sort of how would your game differ from a Noah Whittington or Jordan James?
I'm obviously bigger, like 4 inches bigger, and got that same speed, stronger. I feel like it's just the size difference.
You talk about the connection with this team and that growth throughout the offseason. Sort of how did that connection come about? And has the running back room been doing anything as their own unit outside of just the whole team?
We all just work together, getting in Offseason, getting extra film, working together, extra drills and stuff like that. That's the reason we built that connection.
What's it like coming to Oregon and having all the facilities here compared to going to the D2 route and having the facilities there? What's it like to appreciate the facilities?
I'll say I'm blessed to be in this opportunity and just have these nice facilities.
What was the toughest place to play in Division II?
Toughest place to play. Put up 100 yards each game. So I mean,
Environment doesn't affect you too much.
No.
I mean, you're going to Ann Arbor this year. That's going to be different from.
It's going to be the same.
Talk about putting up 100 yards each game, now stepping into sort of a trio of running backs and a whole stable of the backfield. The role is going to differ in that spot. What are you expecting in terms of role this season where you were the bell cow back in your D2?
I'm just ready to come in and execute when my number's called.
Who do you think is the greatest running back of all time?
Greatest running back of all time? I mean, it's a lot of them.
You had to pick one.
Derrick Henry.
Is there anyone that you model your game after?
Derrick Henry.
Oregon struggled a bit in the past against Big Ten teams. Have you guys talked at all about trying to rework that model to going forward?
Say it again.
Oregon struggled a bit against Big Ten teams in the past. Have you guys talked at all about trying to reshape that model going forward?
Nope. Not at all.
What environment are you most looking forward to playing in?
Like what stadium?
Yeah. Like what is there? Are you almost intimidated by a road environment moving up a level, or?
No, I feel like it's the same. It's football.
Is there any place that you kind of wish you would have played in and now you're gonna get the opportunity to?
Austin Stadium.
Great answer.
You said you modeled your game after Derrick Henry. What about his game do you model after your own?
Just being the best at what he does. Playing running back.
Who inspires you in life? Derrick Henry. Maybe on a more personal level than Derrick Henry.
My grandma. Definitely say my grandma.
Why?
She's the reason I get up and do what I do every day. She's the last one in my corner, I would say. So everything I go out and do every day is for her.
What's her name?
Diane.
How you like Eugene?
I'm liking it.
What's your favorite part?
My favorite part about Eugene,
Don't say football.
I just say how low key it is. It's not too much of a city. Feel me? So.
What surprised you the most about living in Oregon?
How much it rains. When I first got here, I was definitely surprised by that.
Is she going to get the opportunity to come out here to a game?
Yeah, for sure. She'll be at the first one. Sure.
Is she planning on coming to all the games or just the first one?
She's gonna try to get out here as much as she can, but first one for sure.
Has she been out to Eugene to visit you at all so far?
Oh yeah, she's been out here a couple times. Yeah.
Have you taken her around town to any of your favorite spots or anything? What's
Nah.
she like about Eugene?
She just hasn't been around too much, so she hasn't been out here like I had. So
Have you been able to go back home since being out here?
nah, she's been working.
What do you think like the first thing to do when you go back home will be?
First thing I'll do when I go back home, I'll go back to my high school.
Have you talked to any of the guys that you played with?
From high school,
Yeah, or just like anyone back home?
here and there.
Here and there.
Yeah,
When do you think you like really transformed as a player?
I'll say my senior year of high school.
What happened?
I just knew I wasn't going D1, so the route I was taking was going to be, I really had to grind.
Did you go into D2 with the mindset that you were eventually going to try to make the leap to Division One?
At some point, yeah. He's working.
Did you think it would be this soon?
Yeah.
What like makes you like when you don't want to do a lift or something like that? What gets you like past that?
Just remembering my why I'm even getting up every day.
What is that why?
My grandma, my family, and me, myself.
You ever meet Derrick Henry?
Nah, I will one day though.
And in what environment do you think you're going to meet him?
Not sure. Not sure.
In a game, I imagine you think that's where they'll
Yeah.
be.
Aside from football, what do you like?
I really don't have any other hobbies for real right now.
I was talking to Cam Alexander. He was talking about how he wanted to sleep at Offseason Stadium. They didn't want to go home after a lot of these workouts. Is that something that you want, or do you want the break away from the stadium and to go back home and sleep in your own bed?
No, I need my break away from football every day.
What do you do in that time?
Sleep,
You really just go home and sleep?
recovery, stuff like that.
Okay.